we doing? If you like reseller content, toy content, etc., like, subscribe, comment below, please. Appreciate that. So, got a toy bag today. Haven't gotten one of these in a while. They priced me out on a lot of them. They're out there. But this one, I picked it up and I noticed. Rotate it. This dude. I turned it around, and he looked familiar. He looked like a guy from a video game I've played long ago, and on the back, 1999 or 8 Square. I'm like, yeah, that's the protagonist from Final Fantasy VIII. Good game. Wasn't my favorite Final Fantasy, but has a special place in my heart because it came out the same time I had my wisdom teeth removed. And I had to have surgery on my wisdom teeth, so I was laid up for about a week. Not really, it was the summer, it didn't really matter. Like, as a kid, I didn't have a job. But I could subside on nothing but pudding. So I just sat around on the couch playing Final Fantasy VIII, eating like 14 butterscotch puddings a day to keep myself alive. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we're going to set him aside. We'll do that last. So I'm just going to go through the bag real quick. Paid $4 for this bag. Didn't look anything up because I figured there's no way that has no value. So we've got Gecko from PJ Masks. Sell PJ Masks stuff. I do like 3 for $8. I just list it every once in a while. I have bags and bags of it. It's just kind of an addendum to whatever I pick up. It's going to be there. We got, well, this one's actually really cool. It's a skeleton Wowie Fingerling. So these have decent value, especially in the holidays. I had a ton of these, and last Christmas I sold out completely. So as a stocking stuffer, it's pretty cool. So the hierarchy is like dragons, and then dinosaurs, and then monkeys. So I don't know where this is going to fall. It's kind of a dinosaur, but it's kind of like a horror theme. I bet it's going to be pretty valuable. We got another one. So we got to test these out, make sure they work. We have like a weird, not rubber dinosaur. It's made out of something. It's vaguely sticky. It's not going to have any value. Yeah, I'm not going to set it out for my kids. I've thrown away quite a bit of stuff lately. I don't need any more stuff. So we got this thing. That's Jurassic Park on the foot. I don't know what it is. It's kind of cutesy. But any Jurassic Park stuff actually sells pretty well. Keeper, and then just a cheap Chinese dinosaur. You can see the mold where they poured it. It's of no value. Alright, so we got these 4 pieces. So we'll start testing these out. So Fingerlings, typically price-wise, you get 9 to 15. Some of the rare ones or the more desirable ones are up in the 15s, but usually they're going to be right around 9 to 12. This skeleton's kind of interesting. We're going to see, but of course you got to test them. So we got these. Actually, I didn't turn it on. Oh, that's unusual. The batteries that were in him are actually okay. That never happens. And now I got 4 batteries. So he works. Kind of funny, like, I'm not sure what the electronics reasoning behind this is. It'll actually operate with half the batteries, but it won't do as much. Like, so if I turn it back on with 2 batteries missing. Oh, usually it doesn't do sound. Maybe it's the bottom ones. like it moves, but it won't make a noise kind of thing. So it must be like a battery life. I am shocked this thing actually works. These batteries are corroded as hell. Look at that guy. Yeah, doesn't really show up, but yeah, that bottom battery is green. But obviously it works. I'm just going to scrape it down a little bit. I've done the videos on how to clean these, and I've done them, you know, standalone video that you can check out if you need to, and every once in a while I have to clean one. But you can fix battery corrosion sometimes. It depends on how bad it is. And it depends on if it's worth your time. If this was corroded, I'd probably do it because it's an easy sell and holidays are coming up. So, you know, I've built back my stock of these for the holiday season, which is, of course, if you do toys like I do, your income, you know, I'd say post Thanksgiving, definitely, but even a little bit before, pretty much triples. You always get a few people asking for, like, you know, could you overnight something? I forgot. Like, you do what you can, you know. But so this one's pretty cool. That works. Pressing this, we'll fire it up first. You know, usually when you get two, they're probably from the same household. Yeah, that one works too. I was hoping to do like a spooky song or something. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay, he has like a bone rattling sound. All right, that's pretty cool. So I'm betting he's going to be premium. Check the year if there is one. But I don't see one. Oh, nope, 2018 on this one. They're probably going to be the same. 2017. All right. But I bet he's going to be one of the more expensive ones. So hopefully that'd be like a 12. And I do not ship with batteries. You're not supposed to, and it would just get ludicrously expensive if you put batteries in every toy. I've sold 1,300 toys since I started doing this. That would be probably like $500 worth of batteries, depending on what we're talking. I stopped buying the really big toys, like the huge VTECs, but either way, it just adds up. If you throw 2 AAA batteries and everything that goes out the door, and I sell 4 toys a day, it's a lot of AAA batteries. All right. And this thing, I'm thinking this won't have value solo because it's so small. But it's possible. So actually, we'll do this one now. We'll just do a Google Lens. It's odd that it's cutesy. I'm wondering if it was from a special set of some kind. Like some kind of crossover. Because Jurassic Park is typically like startlingly real. It's not a PG product. Just waiting for my old phone. My phone is the same age as this dinosaur. The BlackBerry. I've had it for an awful long time. But Google Lens still works on it. Sometimes. Well, it took about 3 minutes for my phone to actually work, but this is indeed a crossover. This is a Jurassic Park Imaginext figure. I sell Jurassic Park Imaginext figures. I do 3 for $8, 3 for $9. So I'm going to throw him in my Imaginext box. And I'll pair him. Being it's like a bigger figure and it's a little different, I could probably just get away with like a 1 for 1 or a 2 for $8. We'll see. It was, some people had it in package for 10, so I'm not going to bother listing it. Alright, so we got this one now. So I do lens for these because there's a lot of variants as well. We know it's a fingerling. So this is the Untamed Raptor. Quite a few of them for sale. Let's hop over and oops, check this out. Alright, so that's the one. Fury Blue is the one. So it's just a Untamed must be just a raptor said, oh, and this is actually an Untamed Raptor. Alright, that's less exciting now that we know it's not like a Halloween thing. It glows in the dark. Is that what that says? Does it? Alright, hold on. We'll find out. We'll charge this bad Larry. Turn off a monitor. Turn off that light. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not really coming across. Hold on. I have to turn off this monitor so I won't know if you see this. But it's glowing in the dark. If I held it up to the light a bit longer. But yeah, that's cool. I never run into one of those, so that's gotta have a little value to it. It's a little more versatile. Turn everything back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. Alright. So, question of course is, what do these go for now? So being as they're both untamed, we could probably just jump over to sold listings, but the Doom one, okay, so it's the Doom and then the Fury. So I don't like that this is going for 9. That's just one person selling. That one's 20. But what do they sell for? 420 listings, 72 sold. So out of package, tested, working. Like why? Oh, okay. Custom? Did somebody paint this? Unusual. Huh. Alright, so we got 11 on one of them. 10. These are all in the package. 12. So I think 10's fair. I mean, that's what I usually do on these. Somewhere between 9 and 12. So we can do 10. Of course, because I shut off my monitors, everything went all over the place on my desktop. There we go. Alright. Be around there. So, not too bad. Alright. Get these out of the way. I'm very interested in this because I have not a clue how many of these were made, what they're made for. So he has a waist articulation, but no any other articulation other than his arm, which is not on there very good. I wouldn't call it broken. It's really just a design flaw. His collar comes out, so when you raise the arm, it pushes the actual arm out of socket, basically. It's balled up into a fist, so. And this is his hand where he held his, what the hell was it called? Like gun sword? It was a gun sword. It was the it was pretty dumb, quite frankly. You timed, when you fought in the game, you timed the button hit so you would swing your sword, but you'd also shoot the guy. Because you had guns, but you had to put them into swords. It wasn't even badass like Warhammer 40k. It was just kind of weird. Weird mechanic. I like the game. Yeah, in Final Fantasy VIII, I actually liked the mini game inside the game more than the game itself. And that happens. Sometimes they throw a banger card game into something. So this is Square Bondi 1999, and I forget this guy's name. I want to say it's Ash, but I don't think it actually is. Not Cloud. Know that. So we'll do Square Bondi. Well, let's do that and see what pops up. I doubt there's too many crossovers. So we got Final Fantasy X. We got Chrono Trigger. Got some Dragon Ball. I didn't realize that was a Square thing. Got more Chrono Trigger. So there's the other dude. Steeper was the bad guy. So that's, you know, missing the gun sword. That's obviously going to be a problem. Alright, so here's our dude. Squall Leonhardt. Squall was his name. Now that guy's asking 12. Bare bones just like mine. So we'll throw Squall in there. Narrow this down. We got 91 Squalls out there. Cheapest is 10. Looks like. Which, you know, for not having anything, it's fine. Let's see if anybody has the sword. Obviously, it came with it. There's a peg in its hand for it. This isn't the same figure, though. Does anybody still have the sword for this guy? Maybe it was a microtransaction. You bought the figure and you thought it came with something. You had to go back to KB Toys and get a sword. And everybody's parents were too pissed and they wouldn't let you do it. Nobody has the sword. Let's look at the sold and see if that's the only ones that are moving. Alright, one guy's got a sword and he got like $30 for his. Interesting. Okay, so $28 for no sword. So only 8 sold. And the ones with the swords are selling. Okay. Well, now we know. Still worth picking up. I mean, it's a cool figure. Squall. I remember the summons in the game. That Final Fantasy VII was the first time that summons got to be like pretty crazy, and then they just got like progressively worse or better, depending on how you want to look at it. But I do recall there being like a Giga Bahamut or something like that, and the cutscene, it had to have taken 2 minutes. In the middle of playing the game, you summon this thing, and it didn't make any sense. Like, it was like rolling the guy into like a ball and then like firing the guy into the sun and then like firing another sun at the sun and causing like the solar system to explode, and then it would do like 7,000 damage. So you'd have to do that to somebody, you know, some of the bigger guys like 12 times to kill them. It's just, it went over the top. But we're gonna list them for $10. And we'll get like he's lighter. Something like that. Not too bad. Not great, not bad. And hopefully I'll have more stuff. I know I say that a lot. There just hasn't been a lot out there, and people haven't been buying as much. It's back to school. So we're going to start seeing more stuff coming out for sale, I think, pretty soon. And then Christmas, there's a big sell-off prior to, big sell-off after. So the wheel keeps turning. But so if you like reseller content, Final Fantasy VIII content, Squall content, like, subscribe, comment below. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.